Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the State of Crypto, one-stop source for all crypto-related news and technicals. I'm your host, Martin. In this episode, we're going to be talking about crypto consolidation continues. Now, if you are catching this from live, welcome. If you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. I really want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto-related news and technicals, make sure to subscribe, you hit that like button and that bell so you're notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with us, once the stream is done, join us on the Discord link. Will be pinned up here on the chat. So let's go with that. And thank you guys for joining me tonight on an awesome Thursday night. Happy Thursday, happy Friday, Thursday for me. Yes, happy Thursday, man. It's a weird week. It is a weird week, man. It's really real. It was awkward because I had, at the office, we had like this. Sorry guys, there's something here that's bugging me. Is that gonna help with that? For some reason, I'm getting some weird light that shows right about here that shouldn't be showing. It's freaking awkward. Did I get rid of that? It's awkward that I'm getting that reflection. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me. And I'm not sure why I got that. Kind of weird. Anyways, like I said, thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. And I'm still trying to gauge where that light. Oh, I think I know where it's from. 1 second, guys. No, it's still there, man. Why is that light bouncing? That light didn't used to bounce there, so it's awkward that I'm getting like a weird light that just comes off through here in the camera, right where my hand's at. Anyways, it's a weird day. It's a weird week. Monday was a full day. Tuesday was a full day. Wednesday was a half day. Then today's off. Then tomorrow's work, and then it's off again. So it's been an interesting week. Anyways, guys, thanks for being here. You're getting me easy. What's up? Crypto Dingo, yo. Baby Lopez, yo. Hey, bro, how's it going, man? Thanks for being here. Happy birthday. Hope you're having a great time, my friend. Jeff Loomis, hey, bro. Very quiet at the moment. Right, very quiet at the moment. It's your birthday. Oh, it's your birthday, B. Lopez? Thanks. That's awesome, dude. Oh, it was... And, yeah. So, AB Lopez, also happy birthday, man. 4. I hope we had a great time. AB Lopez, I hope you have a great time. Sir Crypto. Yes, I still have that birthday cake. I'm gonna put it here in a second. It's not on this one, but it's on this other one. So let's go. Let's go here and bring out that birthday cake real quick for you guys. There you go. Happy birthday, for War and AB Lopez. Dude, guys, I hope you had a great time. Sorry about not being here yesterday. I had, Had friends over for dinner. I'll give you guys a round of applause for your birthday and a full-on of hype to celebrate. Anyways, thank you guys for being here and for joining me and for spending time here at the State of Crypto. Where the fireworks at? I don't have fireworks. Sorry about that. Anyways, let's keep rolling. With that said, there you go. Birthday cake. Hope you can have a slice. Let's keep rolling. 3 grand, what's up? Anyways, let's move. Let's start doing this. It's a weird day for crypto. Let's get on daily. So we did break up out of this area, right? 2 days ago. Today we're trying to come back in. We're rejected at 20. We're still above. So that means we could be looking for action to the upside right now. We're rejecting coming back into the zone, and that could be getting us to go for a rally. How are we gonna rally? Still yet to be determined. We're neutral at 56.29 on the other side, pointing sideways. So not really sure yet where we want to go. And the day so far tells us that, right? Look, we're getting a spinning top so far. So still you have 21 hours and 37 minutes to go. So it's gonna be interesting. We'll see how this keeps on going. Anyways, look at this. High to low, high to low, and high to low. There's nothing bearish here. ADA, sure, down on this. I mean, usually add the State of Crypto, but you know, close enough. So let's go with that. ADA. There we are. Oh yeah, there's slices at Joe's Market still. Anyways, guys, what else are we gonna do here, man? So that's it for this here on market cap. There's really not a lot happening. Again, we're gonna go into the weekend starting on Friday night, so almost here, and it's gonna be interesting to see how it's gonna handle. Now we are making less of that negative momentum. I'm about to get a cross of the MACD over the signal line. Do I like the crosses up here? I mean, they could be okay, right? We do tend to get good action on them. All right, so it could be leading to a potential good in. But it's one of those things that we gotta wait for confirmation, because sometimes those crosses don't play with strength, right? Like here, right? Like the cross here, right? It wasn't a lot of strength. It wasn't a lot of strength. Sometimes the lines converge a little bit, like they did here, and they look as though they're gonna cross, and then they diverge again. I mean, could we get one of those right now where we're going to cross and diverge? We could. I mean, I'm not betting on that. The market is bullish. We're just right now trying to recover this previous high that we had. So we got pullback. We got a little bit of consolidation. Now we're trying to go for that movement high. Are we going to make that thing that Bitcoin did, right? Not sure yet. Anyways, Bitcoin right now up 0.23%. Alts down 0.05%. Bitcoin at $47,860 now. My question is, are we going to repeat this, right? Like boom, 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 and then go here, like boom, 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 and then boom, right? So we don't have that rally yet. Any rally is going to start creating that, though, right? Look, are we going high to low? Are we going low to high? Right? And with that, we're going to start creating some of that hidden bearish divergence that could get us to go back down now. We're going to figure this out, right? Yes, my lines are coming on orange because I was charting on. When I was off the air, I was looking at the charts. Basically, I had to sell some Ethereum today. So, yeah, I sold some Ethereum. Isn't that great? It's on the way up, so it's good, right? Anyways, high to low, high to low, and high to low. Neutral at 52.74. With that, we are neutral. So not a lot happening on the daily yet. Nothing really developing here. Let's go to that 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, had the bullish divergence. Started to rally, which is good. Again, nothing bearish here. Look, up to this bit. So yesterday, when we're not on the air or not here, we did create some bearish divergence, right? Look low, slightly higher, right? And it's just going from this point here to this point here, slightly higher. Over there, we're having bearish divergence, right? And the possibility for actually the downside. We did start to move down with that, so that's good. None to worry about, right? Bearish divergence tells us we might be looking for a shift in trend, which is good. 4-hour chart about to start making negative momentum. Now, is that good or bad? Not necessarily bad. We could retrace again. 46,800 would not be bad. 20 moving average would not be bad. We actually wicked it on the last 4-hour candle and bounced, rejecting lower prices, which is usually bullish. But we're not developing anything bullish right now. We're just still running on this old bullish divergence. Now, is it good enough to keep us running? For now, it is. For now, it is. Could we drop with this bearish divergence? We could. And I would actually be looking for a small drop. Now, we are getting... we need to get the Bollinger Bands to tighten. So we did move up those Bollinger Bands. Now we're moving sideways. Remember how we test Bollinger Bands? We usually overextend them, then move sideways to meet them, or we drop to meet them. And we went for that sideways motion like we did here. Look, we overextend the Bollinger Bands, then move in to meet the Bollinger Bands, and then we bounce once more. So we went outside of the Bollinger Bands, right? Once, twice, meeting sideways, meeting them, and we're trying to bounce. Can we go higher? We could. We could, by all means, try to pump from here. We don't have to go into negative momentum. What's going to end up happening is we're going to end up going higher, and we're end up making strong bearish divergence, right? Against MACD and the RSI probably. And then look for some action to the downside, right? So those are some possibilities for right now. So those being said, someone said LPT to USD, sure, man. Let's get that on the list. Let's get that on the list. How about them apples? Anyways, Bitcoin trying to go positive right now on this 4-hour candle. Mostly, yeah, it's going to go still spinning top. Yet to be determined. Neutral F87.88. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. On the 1 hour, look at this. High to low, right? We're looking, or when we were not here yesterday, but I was looking at this. And all right, so the first thing I noticed is that we had bearish divergence, right? So I was looking at the charts. I was just not, like, there was nothing super urgent that I thought that needed to be conveyed, right? So it's like, no, we're not crashing, we're not burning. We did a little pullback, which is fine. But if you look at it on the 1 hour, it's more like sideways motion, right? We're like, went to this top and then we just started to flag sideways. Dropped a little bit, that's fine, but not going super crazy with the moves. But it's okay. It's all within reasonable moves, right? Nothing to get scared about or panic. So we're gonna talk about how this basically played out. Now I'm changing everything back to yellow because, you know, it needs to be on the yellow color. Is there an easier way to do this? Yes. I just keep on forgetting to do it. I'm just changing it down here. Just more habit than anything else. Anyways, how is this playing out? All right, so we created strong bearish divergence action, downside drop, hidden bullish, pumping us up again. Strong bearish created again, but this time anchoring to a higher high, right? So higher high and positive to negative and high to low on the other side. So against the MACD, you could say it's kind of not valid because we're not anchoring to a positive momentum island, but it still plays. It's really going from positive to negative, and we're going from high to low. So again, strong bearish divergence moved us farther down. Now, did we create something here? Depends on how you want to look at it. I mean, we could always say that we overextend this as well, but I'd rather go with this possibility that we created strong bullish, because the other bullish that we have is hidden. Strong bullish gets us to go up, hidden gets us to go sideways. So I was looking for the strong bullish divergence. Anyways, if I were to have re-anchored this, I would have gone, okay, so low to high, right? Low to a higher low on the price. Going from negative momentum to more negative momentum here, right? So those would be the moves that I would be anchoring right now. Is it going to be on the 1 hour? It is. Great. And we could say that this also applies to here, right? Because we're still coming lower. So again, hidden bullish divergence, potential reflection to the upside. Okay, so we had that to here. At least in the MACD to here, on the R side to way down here. Now the move here, bullish divergence, strata rally, dropped again, and on that drop, I stopped looking at the chart after midday, so at least for Bitcoin, I was not looking at it intensively. So 109, 115, we don't have the bullish divergence here, right? We don't have the bullish divergence here on the MACD. We do have it, however, on the RSI. And we could actually extend this line all the way over here and say hidden bullish. So I was like, to here we had that strong bullish because we went less negative. On that drop, we kind of lost it. And I guess this is hidden bullish that's helping us impulse up. But again, it's not the strongest. Usually brings sideways motion. Unless we're in a bull market, full-on bull market, we're expecting to see action to the upside. Great, it's Biscuit and Gravy. Hey, man, how's it going? Yo, what's up? Who all remembers State of Crypto, all-time high, Bitcoin, stagnant episode for 80, Feb 27, 2021, 19,000 views. Yeah, I remember that. We had I think it was a bot attack. We just basically got a lot of viewership coming in, and I think it was bots because none of them were talking. I remember that vividly. It was like not people coming in. It was also nothing super exciting happening that day on the market. It was a weird thing, man. It was a weird thing. Everyone was like, what the hell? How are we getting so many viewers? But yeah, I think it was just bots. I even talked to other YouTubers about that, and they said like, yep, there's sometimes people do bot attacks like that. So that's what we ended up agreeing on, I guess. 2,000 to 3,000 active viewers. Yeah. So let's get rolling here. What is happening with Ethereum? Ethereum 3,564. And I kind of like hate that I had to sell some ETH, but that's okay. Yeah, had to low, had a low, had a low. Neutral at 55.05. Nothing going on there. Above the 20. Still trying to hold above. Right above is 236, which is pretty good. Let's go to that 4-hour chart. There's really nothing developing here besides that hidden bullish that we had. Let's go here. 4-hour chart. Look, sideways motion, right? Went higher, and higher. So nothing here. And on this last bit, we created some bearish divergence. It's just the tiniest. It's in like a 3-candle bar or segment, right? It's like 12 hours. Created bearish divergence, action to downside potential, right? So kind of low. And also here, this is 35, 39, and 34. So we're going slightly lower, right? Again, not the best, because you usually want to see it develop over a little bit longer period of time, but it is good enough to break us back down. So bearish divergence breaking us down again. Not super worried about it. Getting action downside consolidation. Now, I would guess we could consolidate this zone for a bit more, right? We could consolidate in this area for a bit more, above that 20, but maybe even coming down to 35, 3,500, and maybe move sideways for a bit before we move back up. So we'll see how this week goes. Maybe until the weekend, next one day or two, will be nice if we consolidate at this level. If I watch the chat, maybe there were some people, man, but I think there were a lot of bots. Neutral at 5908. Because even when we finished the stream, the viewership count just kept on going up. Here on the 1-hour chart. So again, around 3, I was still looking at this. I was looking for an out. I sold on this movement back up, which is fine. And what I'm determining here for Ethereum is that there is there is hidden bullish, which is helping us to go back up, but there is this resistance line that we have failed to break above, right? And the line that we're getting right now, or the rejection that we're getting right now, below the 20, below this line, just basically confirms that. So if we are below the 20, we'll take a good move on selling. You know, that's fine. Taking profits is part of the game, and taking money off the table is part of the game. Everyone has their strategy. Everyone has their reasons why they want to get out of it, right? Or why they need to take money off the table, or why you want to add money to the investment, right? So it's a personal thing. For me, it was a personal thing. I need to sell some, and I'm gonna be buying some XRP with some of that, but other things are gonna go to buy other stuff, physical stuff. You remember when I got to Ethereum, dude? I got a lot more Ethereum. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. Anyways, we're coming lower, right? Again, look, divergence, hidden bullish, action to upside, getting us to rally, rejection of the 20 moving average right now on this 1 hour. It's not looking the strongest. I usually don't like when we reject the 20, because look, when we reject the 20, we do tend to go lower, so we could be aiming for a lower move, which in that case, if we do move lower, right, if we do come back down to the 3,400s, etc., I might be looking for an in. Firebird subscribe. Thank you very much for that awesome subscription, my friend. I really, really appreciate it.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary. That's awesome. It is good, right? The fact that we could come lower, it's good. We might create some bullish divergence. I might put some Ethereum back in just to catch that bounce and sell again quickly on a pop. And the reason why I would want to do that is because why not take advantage of those extra few bucks I can get out or squeeze out of this? So I mean, that's fine. Selling your position is okay. neutral at 50.60. There's a lot of talk about this cross about to come in here, right? MACD over the signal line. I've heard people talk about it. Not really super concerned about it. Yes, we've got them here, and then yes, we have gone higher, right? On some cases, like this one here also, boom, right? So could it get us to go higher? I mean, it could. It just depends on whether or not we get to cross the next couple days. For that to happen, we need to stagnate or at least pump a little bit to help us meet that cross and try to go above it. Right now, again, it's 236 is acting as support, which is really, really helping out. But let's say we move sideways, right? And then this kind of flat lines like this, and then this is gonna keep on averaging down. Gonna get this cross, right? And then we gotta not only cross, that cross will get the bullish line to go back on top. And that should be looking for maybe like something like this, and then boop, like that, right? So could it go higher? It could. I mean, it could, by all means. Nothing wrong with that. Like I said, worry about some hidden divergence developing on Bitcoin and other stuff. I mean, if Bitcoin goes bearish or drops a bit, it's probably going to drop the rest of the market with it. Right now, Bitcoin's pumping 0.18%, Ethereum's down 0.07. Like I said, not really doing the craziest thing, right? Anyways, let's keep moving. Let's go check out Binance. Binance, $421. We need a new state of crypto all-time high this winter. Dude, I think we just need a new state of crypto altogether, man. I'll tell you guys that in a second. I was talking to someone first stream, that's why I started late. There's stuff afoot we'll be discussing in a second. Anyways, I do want to ask you something though, guys, and I really need you to level with me. What do you like about the channel? Why do you keep coming back? And what do you not like about the channel, right? What would make you go away? Those are things that I need to understand. And there's a reason why I need to understand them. I'm about to make some changes, and I need to keep the good stuff, and I need to take away the bad stuff, because the channel it's stagnant. It's not getting growth. But we'll talk about that in a second. Anyways, we're moving sideways here. We're below at 382, right? We hit it, rejection, spot on again, meeting our fibs, good stuff. That means we have solid fibs trace here, hitting, closing, moving down. Great. Daily 421 again, hit bullish divergence. That's about it. Nothing else happening. Let's go to the 4-hour bearish divergence, moving down. Nothing bullish here. We hadn't created anything bullish. We just rallied with the rest of crypto. That's fine. Going higher. There's really nothing bearish. Just breaking down with Bitcoin. At least we could say we're flagging, going for that 20, trying to bounce. It's okay. Neutral at 52.02. So I'm not really looking at anything bearish here. That puts pressure on the price. And let's go here on the 1-hour chart. So again, bearish divergence. We did move down a bit. Not the move I was expecting. To be honest, I would have expected a hit of the 20. Yeah, it's usually the move we call for when there's no other resistance in between. But hey, man, it managed to go higher, so that's fine. This one didn't play. You know, not all the calls that we make play. And like I said, we don't remove stuff here off the air. Like I don't go around and like mess around with the charts when you guys are not here. And if I do color code things differently. And the reason I do that is so we can keep track of what was drawn on the air and off the air. Yeah, I try to keep it as straight as I can for you guys. And like, I mean, just saying, oh, we're always 100% of the time, right? That'll be BS. I even make mistakes when I trade, so it's part of being human, man, right? We try to make the less mistakes and we try to control risk, and that's how we try to be profitable, right? It's all about risk control, risk management. That is the key if you want to be a successful trader. All right, you don't always have to guess where the market's going to go right. Just gotta make sure that when you win good, and when you lose, you control the risk and you cut your losses as quickly as possible. Anyways, bullish divergence, strong action to upside, going up, hitting that 20, rejecting. Again, we're seeing the same story that Ethereum had, right? You know, with 20 rejection on this candle. Neutral at 46.19. And again, could be part of what I'm talking about. Maybe going sideways for a couple days. Try to consolidate before we move again. Maybe to the upside, I'm not sure. September's do tend to be red. Right now, September's on the green on Bitcoin. So let's go check that out. Then we'll go do ADA and LPT, right? So what is it? We'll go on the monthly real quick. Not this chart though, it's gonna be messy. So we'll go on this one. The month turned to the green. Now September is a green color. 3%, almost 4% to the upside. Very nice. Right, so let's go here back to daily and let's go check out ADA. And I'm gonna check your comments here in a second, guys, right? You're not sure, go and make a fool of yourself. Awesome, dude. Thanks. I'm gonna make this 32 point and do an airdrop now. There's no reason the likes are so low. What? Deathglow says, I literally never been here before. I just put this on. Background noise. It seems cool so far. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Hope you like cryptocurrencies at least. Or the music. So thank you for being here, Christopher Wall. All right. You try putting out some shorts before changing drastically. Yes, that's one of the ideas. That's one of the... Yeah. I'll talk about that in a second, though. There are a couple of ideas I'm going to try out, and I'll tell you what they are here in a bit. ADA still down. Man, I was so happy yesterday because it was moving back up right after we had said it could be moving up, right? Because we were getting that sideways motion consolidation. Action to upside, even put in the Discord. Surprised that today we went back down. There's a trend line resistance that I hadn't seen until right now. And there's this line here. And we just basically confirmed it with today. We could say yesterday we rejected it, but today we're confirming it. And that line is this. We have a trend line resistance that is getting us to move back down. That said, again, we couldn't have spotted it earlier because we needed, well, we could have spotted it with this hit, right? But, yeah, this one basically confirms it. Now we're moving back down. About where we were at a couple days ago, $4 and, $4. Jeez, that would be awesome. $2.41. We need to break that line. Go short-term bullish. Otherwise, we're looking for a rejection, maybe drop. We can still come down to, $2.03. I'll be fine. Low on the price, lower low, negative momentum, less negative momentum. Be looking for a bounce neutral at 46.88. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, look, we're still in the triangle. Ain't that magical? Well, I guess that blue line of the triangle kind of acts like as the other line I just drew here on the daily. Right? It's about that same line. So if I were to bring that one onto the daily real quick for you to see, and then I go on the daily, I would say it's fairly close to that other line, right? See, it's just on the wicks. But yeah, so again, similar line, right? It's just acting as resistance. $4 is coming. It could, man. Maybe I'm psychologically channeling $4, right? Yeah. If Chorazon works, I should try skirts. Ha. Funny. Funny, May. Anyways, let's go here. Let's keep this one here on the 4-hour. Anyways, we're still in the triangle. It's all good. As long as we stay within the triangle. We've been bouncing at the bottom part, right? Rejecting it, that's okay to some extent. But man, the more we test it, the more likely we're to break it. Now we're below that 20 moving average and we're tight, right? We're the area where we're between the 20 moving average and that support line. So something's gonna give, right? Either we break above the 20 and try to move back up above $2.53, or that 20 puts so much pressure that it makes us break that triangle to the downside. Now, if the triangle breaks the downside, it could be a big move, right? So we'll get to that once it happens. Nothing bearish, nothing bullish happening. Neutral at 44.83, and again, started to look a little bit sideways, but like I said, we're consolidating with a triangle, so not a lot to be expected. The last thing we had here was bullish, right? September 14th, 8 a.m. We were probably here 9 p.m. when we were talking about it, so we had bullish divergence. Potential action to the upside. Pop. Great. Now, do we create anything bearish? Yeah, because we never anchored this to a negative momentum island. Remember, this was positive momentum. I even talked about it. Look, it's positive momentum. So what's happening here is this is all one island. So we're going from a high point to a lower point. All right, that's a move right now. From a high point on the price to a lower point on the price of ADA, right? And on that move, we managed to create and sustain this hidden divergence. So instead of going to there, it's going to go anchor up here. All right, so hidden bearish, you're not only having against the MACD, but also against the RSI. And that hidden bearish divergence usually gets us to go down, maybe sideways motion. And it did bring us back down, and I was really hoping to see a bounce at 20. It kind of sucks that we didn't. We broke below 20, and then we rejected it, and thus we're moving lower. So are we creating anything bullish? That would be the question. The question everyone wants to know is, are we doing anything bullish? We have hidden bullish, I think. Let's first see here. 35.80, 35.63. It is slightly less, so yeah. First thing I'll be looking for is this hidden divergence, hidden bullish. Action to the upside, sideways motion, probably going to meet that 20 moving average. We haven't quite hit that 20 moving average, but it looks as though we're rejecting slightly near that area. So first move. Second move is I will be looking for some strong bullish divergence on this move. So on the move down, on the here, and we do have it. So negative momentum to less negative momentum, right? And now we're coming from here to here. So, right. From here to here. So we have neutral. We have bullish divergence, potential fraction to the opposite. We're starting to look a little bit great. All right, so let me see some of your comments, guys, before I move on to the next coin. Oh, Christopher Walsh, yeah, he's been around for a while. Coming back for real time with charts. Make it every time I can. I need some good PR. Real talk. Hire a guy who to do news and fundamentals. one show once a day while I'm at work. Yeah, yeah. Like, I don't want to be spending. That's the thing, though. I like the channel. I want it to be self-sustainable. So if I gotta pay someone right now, I gotta put money out of pocket. So, I mean, why would a guy want to come and try to get this channel take off by doing news when he can do it his own channel, right? I used to do news here before. It was recommended that I got rid of the news, so we got rid of the news. But yeah, the shorts. I could probably do shorts for news, maybe. I'm not sure. Tristan Martinez. I think people might leave when commenting gets dull, or people feel they're not getting enough entertainment. Yeah, it could be. I mean, shit, there's so much stuff you can do with the charts, right? I mean, sometimes the charts are boring, and that's when we do tend to get people to not come in. But we know we're shadow banned. Look, I'll show you how we know we're shadow banned. Let's do this. I'm gonna show this real quick. I'm gonna open a private window, right? That means they don't know I'm browsing, supposedly. So let's go here to Google. And let's search for the state of crypto. State of crypto, right? No. The state of crypto, you get Gemini. You get my Twitter, now it comes on second. It used to come on third. But that's about it. You don't get the YouTube channel, right? Even if you keep coming down lower, lower, and lower, you don't get the YouTube channel. Go to page 2, you don't get the YouTube channel, right? It's the crypto. YouTube, that's not my channel, right? This is from something else. So you don't get the channel, right? All right, so you say, okay, fine, you don't get the channels. Maybe you get the videos. Go to videos. Someone else's content. A16z.com, YouTube. None of my thumbnails, none of my content, right? A lot of other stuff regarding the state of crypto, but none of my content on any other videos. All right, well, use your hashtags, my friend. Use your hashtags, right? Because that's how you're going to pop up. Because what? Hashtag the state of crypto. And look at this madness. Yes, we do get the videos, right? But look at this. Facebook videos. All of them come from Facebook. YouTube's not like Google at this point. Rather send people that search for the hashtag the state of crypto to Facebook than rather point them to YouTube, which is their platform, which blows my mind, because why would they do that, right? Shit, I want to send people to watch the state of crypto on YouTube. Nope. Go watch it. Wow, you want to watch the state of crypto? Watch them on Facebook. Plus, all the videos are old because I'm not uploading to Facebook right now. So, that being said, okay, so let's go back to all. All right, so we're back to all. All right, so now you get the state of crypto, but look, the first one that comes out is Facebook. Second one that comes out is YouTube, right? So they rather, again, push Facebook than YouTube, the state of crypto. And yes, this is my channel, but you got to search with hashtag the state of crypto together for you to be able to get it to pop. Other than that, it doesn't pop. So we are non-searchable. Anyways, that's one thing. So yeah, I do get that people get tired of the same commenting, same method of analysis and things like that, and people will eventually leave and then eventually come back, which is normal flow of people. But it's also part of changing things and making it more entertaining. And yeah, I guess that's something I could work on. Andrew, since about the room for war, keep hearing there's going to be a big announcements. All right. Tristan, get people talking, arguing to increase communication and comments will help. Yeah, that's also true, man, right? Getting people to talk, and that's why I said if you like to do something type 1, type 2, those things help drive engagement, right? So if you dive into crypto, it won't show up. I know. Just found 0.23 dash in your old X's wallet. Oh, that's pretty nice. Yeah, I know. Market. Thanks. Yeah. That's what I was saying. Not much whiny annoying. Let's be true. Now, Mitch whiny annoying. What? I don't get it. I didn't get that comment, Market, but thanks, man. A.B. Lopez, Google AdSense being posting your content on the website. Yeah, someone suggested that I should get a website and then help drive traffic through there. Maybe. I'm not sure. Just found my show a few days ago. All right. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for liking the setup, Chester. You think some level of opinion based on my experience on crypto fundamentals? Right. Yeah, I could do that. Well, I try to do those level head discussions, like, you know, when we went on to Bitcoin and talk about so much stuff a couple days ago, right? Oh, but you said that Mitch gets all the views. Yeah, I know. Well, a lot of people get a lot of views. I don't think he's live right now, though, so, you know. Anyways, guys, I'm still pending to do LPT, and then we'll talk about what I'm thinking about doing, right? And there's stuff already discussed before, but we'll see. Anyways, I think we've done LPT before. $18.57. Let's get here on the daily. Comes down to CTR engagement. Yeah, everything's been going down, man, for the last couple days. Even subscriber base. It's crazy. I can show this portion, I guess. So our views are down, or you know, watch time is okay, and then subscriber base is down like 9. It's crazy. And then engagement, obviously, it's gonna be this is okay, but you know, not really the best. 1.1K, and then 11, and then reach. I could go check out reach. Just want to make sure I'm just not showing anything here that I shouldn't show. All right, it's all good. So impressions are down, CTR is down, views are down. You know, unique viewers are okay. It's just weird, man. I'm not sure why. I think it's because we're non-discoverable. That's also affecting us to some extent, I guess. And then I'm not sure. It would be nice if, like, YouTube told you, like, well, based on your analytics, you need to do this to become good. Like, nope, you know, you're in a dark room, you can't see anything. There's, you know, something you gotta fix, and you don't even know where the tools are at. So, you know, start looking for stuff and change everything, and then see what hits. It'll be nice to know, like, you know, this is going on, this is going on. Anyways. Missed a couple comments here. Been here for a start back when Martin had thick accent. Instead of crypto show up fine via Yahoo. Maybe. Yeah, YouTube or Google's doing something, I'm not sure. We have this thick accent. Alright. I do have a Bybit link in the description, I just don't push it. I don't have a Telegram group, man. I do have a Telegram. There is just a crypto Telegram group. I just don't do anything there. I don't sell signals, right? Everything I talk about, I do it here live. I don't believe in, oh, I'm gonna sell you my program because, you know, if you want to get the super extra information, go there. No, I'm just gonna, you know, you want to see something, come here. You can ask live, right? Not sure, man. I've tried. Like, there is a Patreon. It's just for like support. I don't do anything there. People have suggested I, you know, put content on Patreon and, you know, publish, you know, plays on Patreon or strategies for entries and exits. And I'm like, dude, you know, why segment people and be, oh, you want to know what's going to happen? You got to pay more. Really? I mean, maybe it's a business model. I'm not sure. Everything Google instead of crypto, you're 21. Everyone Google instead of crypto. Yeah, to get activity. Yeah, and go click on my channel. Great content. I love the stream. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've talked about recap videos. The thing is, I do get that when you have an hour-long video, having someone or 2-hour-long video or 3-hour-long video, like we've done for our stream, people are not gonna go sit through and watch for hours. They're gonna skim through for the most important stuff. And I do get that some people might want to look at that, right? So the thing with this analysis though is that sometimes the lifespan of the analysis is so short that if people don't watch it in the next couple hours, it's no longer valid. So for me to do this video, I would need to, segment it in a little bit, right? Segment it in little portions. For example, just the Bitcoin bit, the Ethereum bit, the ADA bit, and upload them individually. And once I get sometimes distracted while I'm doing the analysis and I start chatting with you guys, so I would need to cut that out as well. By the time I finish editing and uploading it, it's probably gonna be around, like for me, it's already 10 p.m. So it's gonna be around maybe 11, 12 p.m. I'm not sure how many people are gonna be live, or not live, but looking for analysis at 10 p.m. Right? I know other countries are gonna start waking up, like Asia, etc. But I'm not sure if they're gonna be looking for, my content's gonna be already a couple hours old on analysis. So I'm not sure, man. It is a speed to market type of thing. Your bro was a YouTuber with 20k subs. He said you cannot just live stream, you need to put 10-minute videos. Yeah, I've been told I should also put static videos. Night live stream, yeah. Morning quick update video. Yeah, I could do something like that. Yeah, you can only use 3 though. 3 hashtags. I know, Tristan, it's a pain in the butt. Anyways, LPT, let's do this one. It is going higher still, right? Look, boom, boom. So I wanted to see what you guys really think. So, there's a lot of people that we haven't seen in a while. So I'm also wondering why they don't return, right? Like when you come in here, you engage. I do get to know some of you guys a little bit better on a day-to-day basis because you're coming in every day. But then you stop coming in, and I do wonder, like, why did he stop coming in, right? So if you're not in the Discord, and I do reach out to some of you guys sometimes on Discord. I'm like, man, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing good. Just to know you guys are good. But I'm not asking you, why haven't you come back, right? Maybe I should ask you guys why you come back sometimes. All right. Yeah. I don't know. There's nothing here that is bullish. Bearish divergence. Moving us down. Bouncing into 20, rejecting. Let's go to the 4-hour. On the 4-hour, man. Bullish divergence here. Try to help us to rally, but right now we're facing some kind of rejection. I'm going to check for divergence or bearish divergence here in a second. I mean, I do get that some people do want to hear, go in right now, go buy right now, go sell right now. I cannot do that, guys. It's called financial advice, right? And it's a big no-no. Very strong bearish divergence. I knew there was some kind of divergence pushing us down. Yeah, we created strong bearish divergence here for action to downside. Look at that. We had strong bullish pump with that. Now creating strong bearish. And again, our fibs are golden. Look at that. We hit our fib here spot on. We can zoom in a lot. But spot on hit of the fib. Try to break it, rejected. That's fine. Came back through it, rejected a couple times, broke through it, finding support here, and now breaking back down. So our fibs are awesome, dude. I mean, PR, create ways to drive traffic to your live show, right? Content communities like crypto banter. Gonna show the algorithm will F you stay at your likes. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do, man.
What's up? What's up?
That clock, thank you very much for being here, man. And the sub, much appreciated. Let's do one up. Mainline media, you need to learn the charts more. What more you want to learn? What do you want to know? Dude, I've been a real life trader. I work for trading companies. So I'm not sure what you want to see. But you can let me know what you want to see, man. And I'm telling you guys what what works the best. And it's divergence, fibs, trendline supports and resistances, moving averages. Those things to work the best. The simpler you keep it, the better it is. Learn the charts more. I'm not sure what you mean by learn the charts more. But I work for large international trading companies for over 7.5 years. So yeah. Anyways, bearish divergence action and downside. Neutral at 50.80. So here are the 1 hour chart. There's nothing bullish here, right? High to low, positive momentum, less positive momentum, and a high point to a lower point, right? So high on the price, low on the price. Let's go back here, man. All right, so hidden bullish divergence. Once I zoomed out, it became evident, and with that, we could say that there is the reason that we're moving sideways, right? There we go. Sideways motion. Now high to low, positive. There's nothing bullish right now. We'd even try to draw a trend line resistance. I'm not gonna draw it from here. It's gonna skew it, right? So what I'm gonna do for this trend line is I'm gonna go from here and say, yo, this is a trend line that we're facing as a resistance. And it hits spot on, right? So a couple trend lines hits. It looks as though we're breaking down. We could also try to draw for a triangle, right? Symmetrical triangle. Why would I say that? Well, you know, if I extend this line like this, right, we do have that bullish divergence. But if we extend that line, it does start to look like a triangle formation, right? Although we're ignoring this point. So but for this analysis, might not be very valid because this point not into it. And we would have to go maybe from here or that wick there. That might work. I'm not using the wicks, I'm using the tops. So like this, right? There we go, something like that. So we're in a symmetrical triangle right now. We're consolidating sideways. That's what the hidden divergence brings us as a gift right now. Anyways, let's go back to the corn, and I'll tell you guys what I'm thinking about doing here, or what the ideas are, or what has been discussed, right? I'm gonna sit down, guys. My foot is killing me. There we go. Nice. So, let's keep rolling, man. Right. Yeah. Sometimes I know. Jake's told me that I should just blast the coins and then chat, but I feel bad ignoring the chat because it's part of, like, you know, being part of the community. Like, I acknowledge you guys' existence here. I see a lot of YouTubers just said, like, don't even listen to chat, don't even acknowledge the super chats, and then just leave, dude. They just come in, do their thing, and go, and then they're like, I need to talk to anyone. For me, it's about building community, right? So I do want to engage with you guys. Right now, the channel's small enough. I do get that some of those big YouTubers cannot see the thousands of messages that come in every minute. For me, it's like, well, you guys are here. I'm here. There's time. There's a space where you can ask questions and I can reply, right? What I don't want to happen is like me going through a whole chart and then, you know, having to go back after everything and then, like, you know, answer questions and be like, oh, crap, I forgot this. Or you guys are asking about this, and now I have to go back and touch up on that. That's why I usually like to keep looking at the chat consistently and be able to, you know, see what you guys want to see at the moment. I should try educating people. Did you use me as a machine? They just pop in and ask for a quick analysis and then leave. Yeah, I know. Some people have said that I should put a amount of money for analysis. You know, like, you want a coin checked out. If it's a less than X amount of money coin or a small market cap coin, then you gotta donate. I don't believe in that. I do believe in trying to, like, get the community to grow. And right now it's a time where, like, you know, you have to do what you can, and part of that means, you know, you have to give people information. But yeah, right. Yeah, I do agree with you. Mainline media, that people will use me as a machine sometimes. Name's great, content's great. Just need your name out there. I know. Yeah. Steve says, yeah, that's why he started following me. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I have what 95% of YouTubers don't. Thanks, man. Christopher Walsh. Yep. Services for education. Yeah. Maybe break your stream into a couple sections there. Consistent each night. Bitcoin, then Ethereum, then market overall. Fear and greed. Analysis. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people, like, you know, there's people that just talk about Bitcoin and have 2,000 people watching. They don't care about the smaller points, right? Crypto, sorry, I'm at work. Like, I'm behind watching the stream. I like Donna's opinion. Right, thanks, man. I appreciate it. No much hope you mix in. Thanks, man. I do try to keep them as, you know, neutral as I can. We'll stay up with you. Thanks, man. I appreciate that fishing. Like, that's what I'm asking you guys, because you guys are here. So, right, short videos. Yeah. Oh, for TA without begging for super chat. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Community definitely matters. Yeah. Right. I know right now, but right now there's really nothing else. There's no other requests up. Like the last one was LPT. That's it. If you understand. All right. Yeah, I get it. Figure out the solution to the shadow ban. I don't know if there's a solution to shadow ban. I think shadow ban is a permanent status that has been implied upon you. It's like being a knight. It's like being knighted. Once you become a sir, there's like no unsirring yourself, right? You cannot go back to the queen and say, "No, ma'am, I don't want my knight title. Strip it away." You're like, "Oh crud, now I gotta carry being sir all my life." So yeah. Cody, sure, man. Right. So I'll do Cody real quick here. By the way, options that I'm looking at, right? One of them is shorts. They've been talked about in the Discord on, I think, the stream improvements. There's discussion about that. That's one of the options. It even has been discussed that I should just grab whatever small amount of content from a video and recycle it. But, you know, well, that could work, right? I would just rather, to be honest, finish this video, come back in, and you know, just record a small video on Bitcoin without any of the chat, without any of the intermissions, maybe on a new setup, and just post that as a short. But I think shorts format has to be vertical, so I might have to record myself on the blue screen and have Soka help me out and you know, put everything else in the background, the analysis part or something like that. I gotta figure out how to do that on the shorts format. So I'll need to figure out how to do that portion. Can I do Moon River? I mean, yeah, sure, we can look at it. Someone said VAT. Yep, why not? The other thing is changing the name. Do you have the ticker for Moon River? Like, give me a tickers, guys. It's easier. So I'm gonna write VAT here next, and then Moon River, I guess. Right. Right, market cipher. Siphon. I don't think it's gonna work. Did I get any pumping? No, I haven't bought any, dude. I have to send my money from Polonius to KuCoin, I guess, to buy it. Did it already start its pumpiness? Cody. Oh, it's been moving up. Very nice. Yeah, the handle portion is starting to form, right? So we determined that we're looking at a cup and handle. That's fine. Starting to go back up. My entry point here, Steve, would be around that 50% line. So we're below it right now. Why? I'll explain to you why. Let me open this other Cody chart and I'll show you why here. This one's a clean one. So why would I enter at that 50% line on a trade, right? So I'll go from here to here and show you this. Here on this Cody, it looks a lot different than this one, right? So I'm even using the bodies, and here we're below that 50% retrace. Here on this Cody, it is much higher, right? It looks as though we recovered a lot more. But let's go with the idea that we're below the 50% on the other one, and I'll explain to you why my entry is around that 50%. At the 50% level, which I could enter right now, it's near it. You're looking at a 1-to-1 risk reward, right? So if you bring here and you go, like, let's say your long position or whatever, it's like a micro P&L. Right? You can look at this here and be, okay, cool. So let's just adjust this to where that 0 is and to where that 1 is, right? Crap, that was my mouse crapped out on me there for a second. There we go. So you are looking at a risk reward ratio of 1, right? So if you go in, you're gonna win 1, but you're also risking to lose 1, right? So percentage points gains, it's about the same, right? You're not looking at anything super crazy when you go in here around that 50%. So you were saying, okay, so I'm 1-to-1 on a risk reward ratio, right? I'm gonna either gain 16%, or I'm gonna lose 16%. You can always set up a stop loss. It might be too rich for your blot. Say, dude, that's too much money. All right, you can always adjust. You can always say, well, I'm gonna go here, man, and just take an 8% hit, but I'm going for a 16% gain. So I'm almost at a 2-to-1 risk reward, right? So this will be the way I would be playing this. Getting at that 50% retrace, right? Or that 50% area of retracement. And then try to see where this is going to go. By the way, I'm going to buy on KuCoin, so I'm going to end up buying up here, I guess. I'm not sure why Cody's low here on Binance. But the KuCoin chart's a little bit lower, or a little bit higher, I guess. So that's fine. It's more active, maybe. Anyways, what I'm looking at here is this area of risk reward. So this would be my first exit, right? So I would be comfortable saying I will exit if this asset drops to 36. That's why I usually want to go in at the 50% retrace, right? Right now, my strategy would shift a little bit. Consider where it's at and where I'd be going in. I would be targeting, well, the current actual value of the asset, right? But if I were to be planning this ahead, like I didn't do, I'll be going in here around the 50% retrace and then figure out where I want to exit, how much I'm willing to risk. So I guess right now an 8% hit would be okay. 10% hit might be too much. You can always go back in if you start to see a retrace happening, but you know, this will be a good area. And then you'll be targeting your other exits to the upside. So this will be your primary exit, right? You can always exit a little bit of capital here or let it ride in case it does break that area. But how would usually enter? Would be enter here at the 50% retrace, right? And then, gosh, why is the mouse not cooperating right now? Thinking you're moving up, right? And then sometimes you do tend to come back down and retest and then bounce, right? So if you retest a couple times, I'll be selling a little bit just in case we do take a drop. But if that drop doesn't happen and then he pumps again, you know, you exited a little bit. That's fine. You took a little bit of profit. You didn't take too much, right? Then you get this area. If it hits and rejects, you're probably going to back test it and then break through. Right? And then you're going to come back test again and then probably break through again, right? Sometimes you just go through it and like really don't care. But anyways, on any back test of the areas here, right, I'll be looking to take a little bit of profit. Those are your exit targets. Why are those exit targets? Well, because you're going to be basically pulling off profit from the market there. You're going to be taking back some of your capital back. Now you can buy this and let it ride, which would be okay. But if you're trading, you want to basically make money on this, right? You're not going to be leaving your money sitting there forever. So you want to buy, sell, and then buy back in a drop, right? You want to get those percentage gains, those percentage in points gains. Anyways, here, your next target of exit would be here, right? That 1618. And we do know that a cup would handle usually from the top of the handle, the lip portion. So up here, I'm just gonna re-anchor that to there. Should be close enough, I guess. A little bit lower. So there we go. I think that's close enough. A little bit higher, right? And I'm not gonna even point it, but it's fine enough. There we go. We know that from this area here, it does tend to go up around 41%. So we're looking about a hit somewhere around here, right? That would be the maximum usually. So again, exiting at that 1618, a sizable portion, is probably gonna be smart. Why? Because by the time you come up here, you're already earning a 5.25 risk reward, right? You're earning a lot for what you were risking, or you're willing to risk the downside. So looking at this, you know, any hit here, right? Like sometimes, like my mouse, sometimes like, I'm not sure, like the Logitech mouse sometimes like freezes. It's awkward how that works. Anyways, that's still there properly. Right, cool, let's get that tool. And I'll explain to you why I would exit there some. Right, so I already moved and it took a while. What the? That's weird. Right, any level here, I'll be taking a good chunk of money because there's a big chance you might go there and reject, right? There's a couple reasons why you could reject there. The first one is you're probably going to create bearish breakings. So by going from here to here, right, you're going to be going from a low point to a higher point, right? You're going to be coming from a high point to a lower point on the positive end, right? Not that low, but maybe like that. And then here you're also going to be moving lower. So you guys are creating strong bearish divergence. That's going to definitely be building a pressure point around that 1618. So that's why on a hit, I would probably, not on a retest, right? But on the first hit, I might take some out. I'll probably put a sell order there in case it does hit that area. And then, you know, if it climbs back up, I can always sell the rest higher, but at least half the position I would exit here. And then the rest maybe up here or maybe up near this target, right? If you go for this target, it's very easy that it just wicks and pulls back down. And maybe you wiggle to 2618. You can always enter, right? If it pulls back down, you can always enter at these levels. Or even if it pulls back down to this level, you can always enter back in. So long as you get something else that tells you to go back in, right? So that's you know, why this strategy works. And yeah, I'm not saying that's how you should play it, but you know, that's how I would play it. So yeah, Cody, I might be looking to go in. Might be going in around that 786 though, right? It's below it. Going in right now, I would have to check lower time scales, so that's what we're gonna do on Cody. See what we have on the shorter time scales and see what's happening. Again, cup with handle formation could be very good for our chart, man. KuCoin's more volatile. All right. I can sound very whiny and have an annoying voice. I'm not sure that's gonna happen, man. Yes, I know. Guys, by the way, if you haven't done it, make sure you hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub, right? Join us on the Discord. This is an awesome stream, by the way. We have one of the best crypto communities out there. And it's small. It's a tight-knit community. That's why I like it. But one day it'll be huge. And we'll have a lot of fun also. We'll figure out more stuff to do. Anyways, look at this, right? Low, high, low. I think we're going higher. Yeah, higher and low and higher. There's really nothing bearish right now. That will suggest action downside here in Cody, which is good. That means it could still be going up. It's just rejecting a fib right. 1 hour chart. Let's kill them. Bearish divergence. First thing I notice. Why we're rejecting the fib? Bearish divergence. It's coming into play, right? It's starting to develop. It's there. I would just say watch out for it. Again, it does have the technicals for bullishness, right? It has a cup with handle. It's not yet confirmed. Usually in a cup with handle, you want to go in at confirmation. Confirmation for a cup and handle, I didn't talk about that, is at that lip. The cup lip, right? Anyways, there was hidden bullish. Help us to get that rally. Strong bearish. Could be looking for action downside. Where to? 20 moving average would be a very, very likely target. There's really nothing in between. So that's what I would be looking at. But look at how the volume has picked up on Cody in the last couple of hours. That's insane. Look at the volume profile here, right? Look here. Look at this volume in since I would say 24 hours, maybe a little bit more. September 15 at 5. So yeah, around 20, a little bit more than 24 hours. But look at this. We haven't had this much volume consistently since back here. Back here, it was sort of consistent, but it was decreasing, right? It was always from high point to a lower point, except for those two spikes. I know it's gonna be small for you guys on your screen, so I'm gonna have to zoom in. Look at the volume profile, right? It came from high to low, except for the spikes that are too large. So if we look at this, you can see that in theory, your volume was decreasing. So, you know, your volatility was also decreasing. That's why we see that volume bands tighten quite a bit more. What we're seeing here is not quite an expansion or a massive expansion of the volume bands, I would say. There was an expansion, but not a massive expansion. And we are getting that a lot of volume is playing out. And it's not just decreasing, right? Ignoring these three portions that we can consider to be outliers when volume was starting to pick up, there's kind of like a curve, and even within the curve we do tend to get a lot more action to the upside, right now it's been decreasing. That means, you know, we're getting that tightness of the volume bands, but it's not bad, right? It's not necessarily bad how the volume profile looks here. Looking okay. Bearish divergence, potential moving down. Fundamentals and long-term wins. I agree with you, man. That's fine. A lot of people like to go long-term. Well, there's a lot of strategies, right? Some people like trading, some people like really things. Anyways, entry level for a cup with handles always at the lip portion, right? So here would be the entry. I think we went here. We don't have that same cup with handles. Not looking as nice as we had it here on this chart. Reason for that is here the lip, the wicks were at the same level, so we had that very nice entry line, right? So here you do want to go in here upon breaking that lip of the cup with handle. So bringing that yellow line would be where you want to go in. Anyways, if you move from George time slot, I cannot do this another time, dude. This is like the time I got on the day. For me, it's already like 10:20, right? So I cannot do it earlier because I'm like with the kids, either giving them dinner, putting them to bed or something. And before that, you know, I'm working, so I'm doing other stuff, right? This is like my side hustle right now. News, man, it's coming. Yeah, dude. All right. Need to make a baby George and Martin coin. Yeah. Anyways, let's do those coins you guys wanted. So that's Cody. Let's go to VT. By the way, I'm not sure. Did you guys put in that moon something or whatever that other coin was? They said just give me the ticker. I'm not sure I seen it. So I just want to make sure you guys did send it. I don't want to ignore that request. So there was like some project, Moon Cycle or whatever. MOVR. Moon River. All right, cool. Thanks, man. I got it. It's MOVR. Yeah, right. So I'm gonna do it right after VT, right? I got it. Thanks, man. No, it was like Moon something MOVR. There we go. All right, V-chain. Bearish divergence, action downside. Well, we got that move. Great. Low, lower, low, negative, more negative momentum, and low, lower. There's nothing bullish, right? Awesome. Consolidation. That's fine. We haven't done our U-turn yet, so you know it's a late bloomer, right? Because Ethereum already pumped, other have pumped. This could be a good in. Reason I'm calling it a potential good in is because it hasn't moved yet. It hasn't really gotten its rally. It's just stagnating sideways. Neutral around 46.83, below 20 moving average. About to get across the MACD over the signal line, and we could be getting it below the zero line. That would be okay also. Moon River. Right. Cool, man. I'll check that in a second, man, for sure. Icewa, what's up, man? You asked about Shiba Inus later. Yeah, you know what happened after it was getting listed in Coinbase, bro? It's just they canceled trading. It became a whole bad thing. Look, bearish divergence moving down. Oh, great, man. What are we doing here? Nothing. Consolidating sideways. High to low, positive is positive. Dude, low to high, hidden bearish divergence for potential action and downside. Maybe sideways motion. So again, all this tells us that we might continue consolidating. We're too weak to go higher. There's hidden divergence. There's really not a lot happening. There we go. Action and downside below the 20 average. Neutral at 47.47. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. Saying here, this is the 1 hour. There we go. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. We do know we did tend to get those drops, right? Because a lot of people buy on the rumors and sell in the news. The only reason I bought into it is because there was a big arbitrage between what it was trading on Poloniex, let's say, and what was on Coinbase. I think it was like 0.40 and then a 5. So 0.0005 cents, and then on Poloniex it was like 60, like 5 zeros. It was 4 zeros and a 5, and then it was 4 zeros and a 7. So it's like a big difference, right, in trading volume. So let's say one was at like 0.0. Yeah. Let's say on Coinbase one of them was trading up here, and then the other one was trading like down here, man. So it's like a big difference. So what I was thinking is like when it opens up, this might hold for a little bit, right? It's gonna tank slowly. And then this either going to come up to match it, and then it's just going to drop down. Hell no, it opened up trading, and then it just jumped immediately to its other value. It was just the weirdest thing ever, man. That's not cool. Anyways, yeah. I don't think I have closed my position. I think it's around the same level that I bought it at, maybe a little bit low, but it was just like nothing. It was like $100 that I tossed into it, and it was because Jorge Carranza asked me about it, and I did. So, and then he came in and tipped me the $100 back. So, it's just free money I have riding there. I had to little positive. Neutral at 47.95. That's it. Yeah. Not today. I'm not sure. I haven't seen today. So that's it for VT again. Some potential for action upside. There is some bullish divergence. Need to get that to 20 and break above it, right? Otherwise, we're going to be struggling with that. We might reject again and move back down. Well, let's go to Mover, or MOVR. Mover. All right. So it's here I'm cracking. Let's go check it. It's also in KuCoin. Nice. I'm not sure where there's going to be more volume for this asset. So we're going to go here on Mover, and let's get on the daily and see what's happening here. All right, it's not a lot of history. I wonder if KuCoin has more. So, all right, so what we're gonna do is gonna open here as well and check it here. About the same. Actually, both chart looks quite similar. All right, so I'm gonna throw fibs at it, and whichever one looks better, that's the one I'm gonna use. Because right now, fibs will be going here again. Not about retrace. The other one's gonna give me the same data, I think. So I'm just gonna start way down here, though. All right, yeah, same BS. We're gonna go with the Kraken. All right, so we're rejecting right now an area here. We're not gonna call it the top. We're not gonna call it anything because we're not making a valid retrace. We have come down to this area. Try to hit for support and bounce, but you know, I do want to see a break below that 236 and confirm it below there for us to say we're making a valid retrace. It's flagging right now by the looks of this, so fibs are not helping us, and it's just flagging. So let's go here, man. All right, so there's nothing bearish that we can look at that, right? Just from parabolic, crashing back down, consolidating. It's not really crashing back down, it's just consolidating. Let's just leave it at that. I don't want to make it sound exaggerated. It's not crashing. Consolidation, and it's not quite downsloping consolidation. It's not a downsloping triangle. It is slightly going up, so I would be calling it a symmetrical triangle. Those tend to break either way, 50-50. It's going to depend on how we keep on consolidating here. There's nothing bullish though, right? I mean, we don't know what was happening below here, right? But we could say there was some kind of hidden bullish. All right, I'm going to go anchor it from here to there and say that from here to here, right? It's hidden bullish. I'm going to go with that because there's really not a lot to go on with, right? So hidden bullish, we got the action to the upside. Again, rejection of that pattern, triangle pattern, right? And with that, we're going to say, yo, watch it. Could be dropping. Could be dropping on this triangle, man. Right? Not sure. Doesn't have a lot of history, though. So it's a little bit different when there's history of trading, when it's a different or new project, right? John Cena, what's up, man? Coming in. All right. It has no 200 moving average. I know. It just started. Neutral at 45.81. Let's go to the 1 hour, man. 1 hour might have a 200 moving average. Maybe. Let's see how many hours it counts. Yep, 498. So yeah, this definitely has a 200. Alrighty, so we're getting the same thing, right? Consolidation, there's a resistance line. It's all good, low to high. There's strong bullish effort. That should be looking for some action to upside. I mean, going up a bit, not a lot. Hitting the 20, trying to get above it right now, rejecting it. So, you know, not super hot. And the reason for that is because I think there's some hidden bearish divergence that put some pressure on that price as soon as it broke. And that I can show you here. Not going to be here on the hour side. It's going to be here on the MACD. Look, there's this island, right? There's this island out in the ocean of red. And it goes like this. And that is definitely going to be coming from a higher point to a lower point. So we're creating that hidden bearish divergence. And that's what's putting pressure on this price, right? Look high to low. So again, the bearishness seems to be affecting it a lot. I really wish this bullish divergence pumps it back up. The only way that's going to happen is we gotta stay above this low here, right? Either this low or this low. We'd say the side of motion and more bullish divergence, medium bullish divergence for this rally. It'll still work. It's just there. Solana at 32 wasn't too bad. All right. Isn't Moon River built in Solana? I'm not sure. That's a good question. I don't know all the projects out there. Am I the guy that said, are they really listing that trash? No. I don't call projects trash. I might have said they listed that as coin, but not trash. I don't refer to projects as trash. Anyways, Mover. Here, you know, Moon River. Not doing too bad. Anyways, other stuff, it's renaming the channel. Because also it's been brought to my attention that the state of crypto is too broad of a term. It's too general. So we might rename the channel something else and keep the same channel. And see if with that we can get more discoverability. Right? Oh no, someone else called it trash, yeah. So that could help with discoverability. And what else was I thinking? There's a couple of options. Shorts that starting off a new channel from scratch. Which you're gonna be paying the butt because you're gonna have to grow a new channel. It's just there's a lot of things out there, man. Like we don't know why we're not getting growth, and that's what really sucks. I really wish I knew why I wasn't getting growth. Like the other thing is also like I've seen channels that all they do is just they just put in a graph and there's no one there. There's just a chart, 24 hours, chart of Bitcoin. That's it. Something maybe I should just do that. Maybe I should just leave a chart of Bitcoin from when the stream ends until when I start again, and I just have a Bitcoin chart up there, showing the daily, and just me drawing sometimes when I have time. That's it. Not really doing a lot, right? So I'm not sure. Talk about Shiv, so let's go see what the Shiv is happening with Shiv. I mean, it might show people, oh, there's a live channel. Oh, he comes live at 9 p.m. Central. I'll come back and check him, right? Who knows? So right now, I'm struggling to figure out what I want to do, or how we're gonna get this thing up again. Ooh, Shiv pumping. Woo. When was a big listing battle? The battle. That was yeah. All right, cool. So I think I bought somewhere around here, man. Right, 700s. So maybe here. I'm not sure. I think I bought somewhere around here. So I'm probably doing good. Woohoo! That's it. Zoomed out. 1 minute chart with some paid indicator. Maybe not a paid indicator because that's someone else's work. I wouldn't want people like just reposting my work when people are supposed to buy it. I don't think that's cool. But yeah, I might be able to do something where I'm just drawing lines every now and then. How's the state of crypto in general? Well, everyone talks about the state of crypto, right? The state of crypto market, the state of cryptocurrencies, the state of this, the state of that. I think that's why, man. Whereas because of the current state of crypto, I know, but I think it's too general for term. That's just there's just too many things that have been discussed and too many reasons as to why the channel is probably struggling to take off again. So it could be that I'm not even sure if it's that we're shadow banned or we're not shadow banned. I'm not sure. We don't have, global currencies, right? I know. So take quality of a gamble. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's the thing about crypto and the beauty about it is that there's a project for everyone. There's obviously people that just want to buy whatever's gonna pump and they're willing to risk their money on the next big thing, on the next Bitcoin, right? On the next thing that's gonna pump 100,000, 200,000. No 24 channel, yeah, maybe, man. So there's coins. The people that want stuff that is solving an issue. There's people that just want to buy, S coins, meme coins, any other type of coin, any token, NFTs that have punks in them. This is the beauty about crypto. There's something for everyone. Right? Now, whether or not the values are real, legit, or inflated, that's another thing, right? We do know that small projects do tend to get pumped and dumped, and that they're easily manipulated, and you get rug pulled. But I think those are some of the risks that people like, I guess. Because people do buy these projects knowing that they can get rug pulled, but they're hoping that they're not buying the top, they're buying somewhere in the middle or the bottom. They write it up and then they sell and then everyone gets rug pulled. I'm not sure. There's a weird mentality here. Phallic coins. I know May always requests one coin that he loved. Ooh, that's quite a bit of money for $1.25. That's pretty cheap. I think if you would have used Ripple, it would have been like a fraction of a cent. That's what they would have argued, right? XRP fans tend to argue that, yeah, it doesn't matter. You're going to pay a fraction of a cent. But what I tell people right now is, look, when you look at the current model and what everyone in the XRP community argues, and that's fine, they can argue, right? But when the XRP argues, says, oh, no, the thing about crypto, and the reason crypto is going to be better is because, XRP It's faster and it's cheaper than Bitcoin and it's cheaper than Ethereum and it's cheaper than all these other projects. It's so much faster in some transactions, right? And usually my argument is, well, right now, if you have no other options and you buy something and you sell it with Bitcoin and your options were selling it with banks and you're going to pay massive fees, right? $25 going out of your bank, $25 to the receiving bank, plus, fees in between percentage or whatnot the bank was going to charge you. And the amount of days it was going to take for that money to arrive. The fact that you have Vostro and Nostro accounts helps it to where the bank sending you the money, you can release it to the client almost immediately. But the funds haven't arrived to the other bank, right? So those funds will be replenished once they arrive, basically. Now, the thing is, people talk about days, right? So 5 days, 3 days for the SWIFT to be sent and received, maybe more, confirmed by the bank and deposited. So what happens here is, one, you're supposed to foreign exchange rate volatility. But when you talk about crypto in general, Bitcoin, if it takes half an hour to go, I mean, you already went from 3 days to half an hour. That's a massive improvement. And you already went from paying, a couple $100 to just paying, maybe $10 to $4. I mean, your reduction is already massive. So when you talk about going from like half an hour to seconds, or, from, like in this case, $1.25 to like, ooh, it costs you $1.25. You could cost you a penny. If you sent, $5 million worth of money and it costs you $1.25 or it costs you a penny, if you're sending that amount of money, it's not going to matter. It's going to be like, I paid peanuts. I sent $2 million. I paid $5. I mean, if you have the $5 million, paying $5 or paying 5 cents, it's not going to matter, right? That's like a bad mentality, I guess. You saved $4.50. Well, you basically saved. Can you even buy something at McDonald's for $4.50? Maybe you can buy something, but you're not saving the most amount of money. I don't think at that point in time it's competitive to say, oh, you saved this much money instead of that. Yeah, that's weird. Anyways, Crypto Keeper. Yeah, I like those names, man. Thank you very much. Iswa. Iswa. How do you say your name? Iswa. I know what your name. I know what your name says. I'm not gonna say the whole name. I just wonder how you want me to call the first part of your name. You can get the McDoodle. All right. You have 20% of your stack in DOT. Ooh, that's nice. Anyways, let's go back here to the corn, man. The corn of bits. Where's the corn at? It's positive. 0.66. That means Ethereum is probably up also. Yep, 0.25. All right. Still facing the same rejection zone, right? Man. I mean, it's not too far from where I sold. Somewhere around here. That's fine. That is really changed. Right. Right. Iswa? Ah. I know. Like ice water? Right. Ice. Iswa. That's what we're gonna go with. Anyways, yeah, that's it. I think that's gonna be for tonight. Okay. You're trying to learn more about the fundamentals of what you hold, narrow down the portfolio. That's fine. I mean, yeah, I mean, you have to do your own strategy, right? You want to hold things that you know can grow and have a use case. So yeah, if you want to narrow down your portfolio, you feel you're spread too thin, maybe you want to rebalance your portfolio. That's all good. Rebalancing portfolios it's part of actively trading and buying assets. At some point in time you got to rebalance. You got to see whether or not you want to keep on holding the same stuff. You want to sell. You reduce the exposure you have to one asset class. Maybe buy more of another asset class to be back on a good 20% or things like that. So yeah, I can't stop laughing. I'm blushing. I don't think I'm blushing, but thanks, man. If I look red, it's because the background's blue. When the background's blue, the camera makes me look like I'm tanned, I guess. Sure. I don't think I'm blushing. Anyways, let's keep rolling. I can't stop laughing. Ha. Anyways, I think we've gone through everything. That's cool. All right, Ethereum pulling back down. See, Ethereum's had that break it or make it, right? It rejected that 20. It's rejecting it again. Is it just gonna take a new drop? I really want Ethereum to take a drop. Not a massive drop, and I don't want to be bearish here. It just needs to take a drop. It would be nice. Like coming back down here, right? Maybe down here again. Quick move. Then break through there with strength. Right now, yeah, hidden bullish. But if it comes down here again, right, and create some strong bullish, then that move is going to have a lot more meaning behind it. And we know it's a strong bullish move, right? Anyways, that's going to be it. Right on, dude. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If you like what we do, you know what to do. Hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub. Talk about crypto to your friends, your families, your coworkers. Let them know that we are here. This is Their Crypto. I am your host, Martin. Thank you very much for joining me. And yeah, remember, all the information that we provide here is for entertainment and educational purpose only. Please don't trade based on what you see here. We're just discussing ideas. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. On that note, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again tomorrow for another edition of Their Crypto. Thank you guys all for coming in, hitting them likes, and being part of this awesome community for reals. I'll be here again tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow it's gonna be Friday night, so that means TA and whiskey, right? Or crypto and scotch. At least for me. For you guys, I'm not sure what you guys are gonna be drinking, but thank you for joining, and yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow, guys. Until then.